Yeah, it was a bad weekend for Scottish national teams in both codes. Scotland were knocked out of the Rugby League World Cup at the quarter-final stage by the holders New Zealand. Scotland's union team were easily beaten by South Africa. There was better news in the borders, but Stuart Cameron starts his roundup with that Murrayfield mauling.
The South Africans practically won the match in the first half, and after 4 minutes of relentless pressure, bulldozed over the line, with Willem Alberts getting the touchdown. The Scots defended well, but mistakes were creeping into their play, and just before the half-hour mark, a Rory Jackson pass went astray, and there was fullback Willie le Roux to lap up the ball and set off on a 60-metre dash for his fourth try in a Springbok jersey. Le Roux went on to be man of the match, but within a minute he was working his magic again, skipping past Greg Laidlaw and then putting in an inch-perfect cross for the remarkable J.P. Peterson to chase, and with the perfect bounce, the Scots were suddenly 3 tries adrift. Scotland had a better second half, but the power of the Springbok pack struck again, with Kouti Oosthuizen scoring the winning try. On Saturday at Mansfield Park, 2 internationals were on display. Nicky Walker for Hawick and former Selkirk player Lee Jones drafted into the Edinburgh Accies team. And it took just 7 minutes for the Greens to go in front, Neil Rennick finishing off this move. And a couple of minutes later they doubled their lead with this try from Greg Cottrell, the captain sneaking over by the posts. And before Accies knew what hit them, in went Hawick for another try, this time Nick McTaggart getting the touchdown. Rennick added a penalty for a 22-0 lead on 17 minutes, and it looked like Hawick would wrap up a try bonus when Ross Graham set off down the right flank. He offloaded to John Coots, but a foot in touch meant it didn't count. Accies got a couple of tries back to reduce the deficit, then on the hour Hawick finally got that elusive 4th try. Armstrong, Walker and Rennick all involved before Scott McLeod dived over.
Amazing, that's the best. That's probably the best the team's played in a long time, probably since the playoff against Dundee. It was just a great shift. Everybody was hungry, everybody wanted it, just chucking us out, boys, and just the forwards especially stepping up now and playing really well. So
that result puts Hawick up to 6th place in the Premiership, while Gallat and Melrose both won their games on the road, taking advantage of a shock defeat by the leaders Ayr at bottom club Curry. More success in the National League, with Selkirk and Kelso both winning, Fraser Harkness scoring a hat-trick for the Souters, while Peebles were pipped by Stuart's Melville. In Championship B, Jed Forest beat league leaders Musselburgh on their home patch, a huge result for them, while one of the few positives for Hawick YM in their loss to Kirkcaldy was this try from Neil McComb. Stuart Cameron, ITV News.